This is one of the most overlooked sections of the southwest coast path, the Isle of Portland. Many hikers skip it completely, and honestly, we could have done the same too. But after walking this circular route, starting and finishing in the same place, we think that might be a mistake. The views, the coastline, and what you see along the way really surprised us. So in today's vlog, we're finding out, is this one of Dorset's most underrated coastal walks? Good morning from Haven Campsite. We're ready for a long one today.
We're ready.
13 miles today. Let's go. Good morning from the beginning of the Isle of Portland, parked up in a very expensive car park. So it's Chesil Car Park at the beginning of Portland. Those are your costings for 2026, tail end of March, so we're paying the winter fees. And we're off.
Just looking back as to all where we've travelled before.
Now, the Southwest Coast Path Guide book calls this an almost island. And this road connects it moderate.
Apparently so. Now, when we get back, we're going to walk all the way around, keeping the sea to our right, because that's what we've always done. And then when we get back, we're going to have to walk half a mile to where the footpath crosses over and half a mile back to the car park, because we are completists and we don't want to miss out a single step of the path. So even though we'll probably be really tired when we get back to the car, we're going to have to walk the additional mile.
This is going to be our longest walk of our 4-day trip down here. Don't know why I've been wanting to do this one, because the beginning and the end of the route is the same spot. So at the end of today, we're going to be coming back along that way. So we're going to be coming back from that way. For the time being, we're going this way. We've just done 3/4 of a mile and it's 9 o'clock.
I think we've got almost another mile to go before we start going.
Just spotted an acorn. Acorn and an arrow. Coastal path temporary diversion. Right, okay. This is Victoria Square, and we have to continue this way for the time being, past the Royal Victoria Lodge Hotel. Well, we're following the guidebook and it says turn right at Pebble Lane and then we turn left at the disused public toilets. There's no Southwest Coast Path sign to encourage us to do this, so there we go. Oh yeah, pennies just dropped. Pebble Lane. If you reach the Cove House Inn, you know you're going the right way. Oh, that's all we need. With all the coloured houses to our left, it's very picturesque. I can see a tarmac path heading straight on up. I wonder if that's where we've got to go. Up we go. I can only guess once we get to the top, we'll be walking along there. getting higher. Now you can see where we've come from. This has been very steep, but we're nearly at the top. Right, we're virtually at the top. And take a look at that for a view. Amazing. So Portland Bill, 3¼ miles. The old stone signs are now the new wooden signs, and it's directing us through Tout Quarry, which is also a sculpture park. Right, let's find some sculptures. So, the stone from St Paul's Cathedral was quarried from here. This is the diversion from the path.
Because of rockfall, they put in a little diversion through the sculpture park. Brand new signs.
Yeah, I'd say although it's diversion, with the wooden signs, it seems quite permanent now.
Yeah. It's got to be if it lifts in the road.
Go here this way. Found my first sculpture. Remnants of the old quarry days. Just stopped to have a chat with that gentleman there. He recognised us, didn't he?
Watches our videos.
Yes.
That's nice.
He's doing the southwest coast path in chunks, in parts. That's what we've been doing. Nice to meet a follower. Got to turn right here. I remember seeing some of these sculptures on Pilgrim Paul's journey. So we've done 2½ miles so far. We're leaving the quarry. The quarry's brought us back out here. Look at that! Wow. So we're heading for the tip of Portland, which is Portland Bill, and from here, as the crow flies, it's just over 2 miles away, 2.2 to be exact. And that's what we're leaving behind us. In the far distance we can see Portland Bill. So far we feel once you've climbed to the top and you start walking along the edge here, as terrain goes, it seems pretty straightforward. As you can tell, they've gravelled this path. It's a constructive comment. Obviously, by doing this, encourage people to stick to the path. But likewise as well, when we did some of the Wales coast path, small parts of it was tarmacked. So if you're on a mobility scooter, on a wheelchair, it was easy to navigate. Now, would it have cost much more to have tarmacked this stretch instead? Don't know. Answers on a postcard. By my reckoning and the GPS reckoning, Portland Bill is still about just over half a mile. So although this is a nice lighthouse, here it is not Portland Bill. Now that's what you call a lighthouse. We've made it to the very tip of Portland. Portland Bill. Perfect time for some food. We can rest our legs for a short while before we carry on and refuel. Of course, you don't have to walk to get here, you can drive. And there's an ample sized car park here as well. We have a bench. It's time for tea. Tea for two. So we've done 5.75 miles. Not quite halfway. Which seems odd because we're at the tip, but the path. Yes. Yeah, bends round on the way back. So if it takes your fancy, there's a gift shop. And there's somewhere to grab a bite as well. Lobster pot. Refreshed, refueled, and we're on our way again. Here's one of your older footpath signs. Has aged gracefully. We continue this way. So all this from the old days when they used to quarry here. Amazing it's still standing so fine. England's past. We're just looking further afield beyond Portland and some of the cliff walks we've got to do yet. Leaving the cliffside in a moment as the path takes us to the road. As expected, back on the road for a short while. Right, so we're along here for about 500 metres. Found the signpost, leaving the road. That's where we're heading for. It zigzags down. So that, slightly up to the left, must be the remains of Rufus Castle. Making a slight diversion to a 13th century church and ruins. Someone told us it was worth having a look at the cemetery, so it's just off the path. Hopefully not much higher. And here's the cemetery. Yeah, walked past the chap, very passionate about Portland, and he told us to come here and look at the bottom of a tombstone. If you can just make that out, hopefully on camera, there's a skull and crossbow on the side of this tomb.
He said it was a pirate's grave.
Whoever was laid here to rest all those hundreds of years ago have a great view of the ocean. Right, let's get back on the path. Another great part of this Portland footpath. We've really enjoyed this walk so far, haven't we?
It's nice, much nicer than expected.
Yeah.
I thought it would be grey, yucky, but it's beautiful.
So much to see. The quarries and the lighthouse. Even the cemetery was interesting. So there are people that don't actually do Portland on the South West Coast path.
Not done it if you've not done it.
But as Lane's quite rightly put, can't say you've done the South West Coast path if you don't do this bit that juts out. But I don't know whether it has a bad rap or whether because it just juts out and it's unimportant. But it is important if you want to do the full 630 miles. And the King Charles's blah blah. But it's a lovely part of the path. Great views and so much to see. But so far, so good. We think we're 3/4 done now. We've reached the east curve of Portland, and the actual curve itself around here, from the tip of the curve, not too sure, is lovely. So it looks as if we've got to leave here and go up towards the left. But before we do, I want to film this, because although it was the London 2012 Olympics, all the sailing activities and competitions happen here in Weymouth and Portland. If you look in the far distance, you can see lots of little sailboats. Hey, got to go this way. Oh. That's where we've ascended from, and we're still going up. Nearly at the top. There we go. Come to the top. I think this is an old Victorian furnace. Don't quote me on that. At the top, by the old furnace, and to the left is Portland Prison. Always nice to see a sign covering the perimeter of the prison. Some nice friendly people we're seeing on this path, guiding us which way to go. At last we found a stone pathway marker, coastal path, straight ahead. Spotting all the little fellows basking in the sunshine. Footpath sign. Good sign when you see a footpath sign. So 3/4 of a mile to Castletown. Going down. Heading down there, I can only guess. So this marker says we're heading towards the Merchants Railway. I believe we're now walking along the old railway line. It's right being up here, you can see the town below. Wow. Merchant Incline. We're going to stop right here for hot cross bun. Just taking a chunk out of our first hot cross bun of the year. Hot cross bun with a smile. So this incline used to be an old tramway many a year ago. We're heading down it. Look at that for a view. We've reached the bottom. Ferrybridge, 1 3/4 miles. So past these amazing looking flats, we've got to go down Liberty Road towards Portland Castle. Follow the path signs. So wanted to pop in here as well. Over there is a little sauna, which I presume you can pay to go in. Portland Marina, very nice here. And here we have Tom the Torpedo. If you want to know about Tom the Torpedo, press pause now. Looks like a car park for speedboats. Boats everywhere. Here's the Island to Weymouth. In Starbucks, other coffees are available. That's where we were quite a few hours ago. And now we're going to head back on the right hand side of the road. It states 1 1/4 miles to Ferrybridge. Join us when we get to Ferrybridge. Nearly there.
This is Ferrybridge.
Yes.
We've got to get to those traffic lights and cross over and get back to the car. Then we will
Yes.
100% completed Portland Bill.
Absolutely. Here we are. Abbotsbury to the left, Weymouth to the right. Which we did the latter half of last year, didn't we? Get across here, press the button, there we go, to the car. This way.
Look around again.
Haha. And here we are, where it all started this morning. Okay, school's on the doors. Nearly 4:30.
We've done 14:46.
1446 miles. Wow. Well done. Back to the caravan. Fabulous.
Okay, we woke up on a Saturday morning and we parked at the car park, which is about here on Frizzle Beach, and we walked all the way around the Portland Bill. And then we passed the car park, we went up to the traffic lights where the path crosses over, and then we walked back to the car. So we did the whole of Portland Bill, which was actually very beautiful. We had a great day weather-wise, and it was about 14 miles completed. Really nice, I recommend it.
We hope you've enjoyed today's vlog and hike. Don't forget to click the like button and feel free to drop a comment. We also have a dedicated playlist of our Southwest Coast Path journey to date. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on our next hike.